Junior.
So you think you're the quickest around?
And welcome back to the Retro Review. I am Bearded Geek, and we have Mikey the Freak
What's up?
and Steve.
What's up?
What's up? Shut up.
If you haven't figured it out by the opening, because you probably didn't, you probably saw the thumbnail, we are reviewing the movie The Quick and the Dead. But before we get going and talking into it, let's check out that trailer.
Yes, let's.
Pow pow. Pow pow. Pow pow. Pew pew. Pew pew.
I heard you once shut off a little girl's thumb in Amarillo.
This is my town! If you live to see the dawn, it's because I allow it. I decide who lives or who dies.
In a town
What a
called
dick.
Redemption, death is a way of life.
I'm
Some
Batman.
fight for money. Some fight for glory. But one stranger has come here
Revenge.
looking for something else.
I now declare the quick draw competition open. Anybody can challenge anybody.
Sign me up.
Sure must want to die young, miss.
She can play their game.
Want to play poker with me, little lady?
Looks like you're having a pretty good time playing with yourself.
She can beat their odds.
Did you ever kill anyone?
Sure.
I don't think you have.
But there's one thing she can't do.
Why are you really here? You're no gunfighter.
Forget the past.
String him up. Put him on a chair.
Captain Diane.
God damn. He
Some
got
people
legs.
deserve to die.
I do like her
TriStar
sunglasses.
Pictures
I'm not gonna-
presents Sharon Stone.
Oh, her
I'm
sunglasses
gonna
with
kill you
the
if I have
funny
to ride
logo
all
on
the
the
way
side.
to hell to do it.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman.
There's nothing on this earth that frightens me now. Nothing.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey, my fast.
In a film by Sam Raimi. The Quick and the Dead. In this town, you're either one or the other.
Dum, bum, bum.
Bum,
So
bum,
popular
bum.
when it came out.
It was.
Like Sharon Stone in her heyday and Gene Hackman, young
Steve,
DiCaprio. Yeah.
why don't you tell us a little bit more about The Quick and the Dead?
Oh, from 1995 with a running time of 1 hour and 48 minutes. The Quick and the Dead is about a female gunfighter who returns to a frontier town where a dueling tournament is being held, where she enters in an effort to avenge her father's death.
Bum, bum, bum.
Star-studded cast. Sharon
is.
Stone, Gene Hackman leading that. A very young Russell Crowe, not his first American film, but one of his first American films. And yeah, just a bunch of great actors, including, I want to say, the scary old man from Home Alone.
Yeah. Yep, he was the doctor in that movie, in this one, yeah. What'd you think about it on rewatch?
Oh, I love it. I watch this movie all the time. I mean, not all the time, but like at least once or twice a year, I will go ahead and put this movie on. I'm a big Sam Raimi fan. I'm really surprised that Briscoe County Jr. didn't show up at some point. That's Bruce Campbell. With Sam Raimi doing what he does. I mean, he even got his car that he puts in like every movie he does is even in the movie at some point. Like when the big clock tower explodes, like his car is shown like in the building that explodes or some shit like that. No, I love this movie. It's always a great, fun rewatch for me. What about you, Bearded Geek or Mikey the Freak? Whoever
Mikey
wants
the Freak.
to go first. Mikey the Freak.
Yeah, It's been a while since I've seen this movie. I do like a good Gene Hackman movie. Sharon Stone, like I said, it was the. I think it was really Sharon Stone in her heyday in the mid '90s. Of course, a young Leonardo DiCaprio, but which played an arrogant kid that almost like a Billy the Kid type character that you wanted to kill anyway. And but it was an interesting watch, a good movie, very I'd say riveted, but action packed. You like to follow Sharon Stone character and wanted to know more about what happened and why she wanted her revenge. So they explain it with her dad being Gary Sinise, and then at the end they explain that she actually shot her father, which is like holy shit, you know. So they show that towards the end, but she still wants her revenge on Gene Hackman on his character. Even had Tobin Bell. We talked about that earlier. Tobin Bell Jigsaw shows up in the movie, which I thought was interesting. I didn't notice that the first time I ever watched it. But being a big Jigsaw fan, I was like, holy shit, I didn't really recognize Tobin Bell. It's pretty cool. It's a great movie. What about you, Brita Geek?
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite. Well, it's in my top 10 of favorite westerns, for sure.
The Future 3 is the first one.
no, Tombstone would be my first one. But yeah, no, I do enjoy this, and you're right. Sharon Stone's character is really good in this. Gene Hackman, of course. Just one of those who don't like a good gunfight movie. I mean, and this movie was all about gunfights. Some parts of it kind of implausible. I mean, you're not going to have sun shining through somebody's body and into their shadow. That's a little bit far fetched. But
I've seen it. I've seen it happen in real life. I actually just saw it last week. It was crazy. You wouldn't believe.
Crazy. Okay.
Nuts.
Yeah. Nuts. But no, I do enjoy this movie. It's fun. It's funny. We were watching this. Me and my wife were watching this movie, and my wife goes, "I bet they all stink." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the fucking old West."
They didn't take. It cost them like 5 cents or something to take a bath.
Yeah, I'm like, if you live
They didn't
back
have
there,
a shower, no running water.
Stank ass too. So, yeah, it's one of those fun type movies. It's just a fun movie to watch. Steve, how would you actually rate this movie?
I'd say it's a solid 7.5 for me. I really enjoy it. Like I said, I watch it once or twice a year, so solid 7.5.
7.5. How about you, Mike?
Some far-fetched things for me in the film. I don't understand how someone can get shot with a bullet and have the sun go directly through them, casting in the shadow. I just don't understand how that's possible.
I saw it last week. It was pretty crazy.
No way.
It was nuts. It was nuts. Maybe it was as nuts. I don't know. No, I think it's a solid 7 movie. Like I said, great cast, fun to watch. I don't know if I'd watch it a couple times a year, but if it came on, I would probably stop and watch it. Just because it is an interesting movie, and it's something, if you enjoy westerns, I think it would be something that you would really like. So yeah, solid 7 for me. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7.5 as well. I enjoyed the casting. I enjoyed the acting. It was just a really good movie. But now we're going to move on into some interesting-ish facts.
Interesting-ish. That's what we're calling it now.
Yes.
They're not fun. They're interesting-ish.
Sharon Stone was so insistent that Leonardo DiCaprio appear in the film that she paid his salary personally.
That's interesting. I wonder why.
I have no idea.
She wanted to bone down.
Probably.
How
The
old was
scene
he
where
at that time?
Gene Hackman lightly slapped Sharon Stone, it wasn't scripted, and Stone's reaction is real. Sharon Stone handpicked Russell Crowe to be in the film. The studio was initially unsure about this choice because Crowe was a complete unknown to the American audience. So there you go. that is all I have for some interesting-ish facts. Steve, what do we have for soundtrack, my man?
Oh my god, guys! I so the last couple episodes, the lists have been, I'd say, quite long. And it is going to continue with the Quick and the Dead. We have El Tierra Calento, performed by El Mariachi Telpalacana Patet de Miscanakin.
You can tell
And
you're not Spanish.
Si, senor. And we have Un Mexicano en el Norte, performed by El Mariachi Tepa Lala Kelate Lepac de
Oh
Michinican.
my god.
And that's the soundtrack for The Quick and the Dead.
There you go. Yeah, I'm glad you got through it. Mikey the Freak, what do we have for related reels?
That was painful. So I got Gene Hackman, Birdcage, which was a great movie. Love the Birdcage. Superman, excuse me, and The Replacements. I love them in The Replacements. Such a great movie as well. Sharon Stone, her breakout role, I always say, Basic Instinct.
It broke out.
Oh yeah, we'll find out what she had for lunch. Casino and Sliver, another good movie.
Yeah, we saw Sliver as Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct.
Wait.
Wait. What?
Basic Instinct and Casino, and then you're like, and on the same level, Sliver with William Baldwin. Not Alec Baldwin, not Stephen
That was
Baldwin.
just the third movie.
You're like, great movie. William Baldwin. But I digress.
He's a Baldwin brother, of course.
Please continue.
I might have been talking about Casino and not Sliver.
You were just happy to see the Sliver in Basic Instinct. Yeah.
Yeah. The little Sliver. Great adaptation for National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, by the way. I love it. Russell Crowe. Gladiator. A Beautiful Mind. And Thor Love and Thunder.
Are you not entertained?
A fat Russell Crowe.
I like fat Russell Crowe.
Look, you go from Gladiator, and then you go to Zeus in Thor. He looks exactly the same, just 100 pounds heavier.
Yeah, but
I'd say that's more than 100. Yeah. I'm going to say that's more than 100 pounds.
It very well could be. No, that's it. That's all I got.
All you have? All right.
I mean, there was so many actors and actresses in this movie. Notables: Tobin Bell, Saul, Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know what Leo's ever been in.
Yeah.
I just have this image in my head because you're like fat Russell Crowe, and I just have this image in my head of Jiminy Glick interviewing Russell Crowe now. So, and then he's just holding up a photo of him in Gladiator. So,
did you let it go? Did it get away from you?
Did we have a couple donuts? Did we have a couple?
A couple donuts.
Donuts are delicious.
Donuts
are delicious. All right, guys, make sure you check out all the other shows, all the sister channel to Back to the Retro Review on the Mod Squad Network. Make sure you do all the YouTuber things. Give us a good old thumbing. Hit that like and subscribe. Tell us what you thought of Quick and the Dead. If you have a movie that you would like us to review, write it down in the comments. All right, that does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. So for Mikey the Freak and Steve, I am the Bearded Geek saying, if we don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
See you next week. Bye.